What's going on, everyone?
Bonjour, mon bitches.
Bonjour, bitches. What's happening tonight on this lovely Sunday evening? Let me get in here. Let me show the chat. I forgot to bring that up in the start.
What's up, my chat?
Jason Brown, what up? What up? Any inner city pigeon? What's going on?
Can you read?
No. Well, I can't make the words come out of my mouth hole.
He's illiterate.
Yeah, so I am illiterate. Now that we all know that. Newman Outdoors, Newman. Hello. Top Dog, what's going on? A lot of messages here from Inner City Pigeon.
Yeah, what up, my dude?
Mr. Mike Emler, what up? What up? How's it going? So yeah. So we got some folks in the house. How's everybody doing?
Stacy, what's going on?
Stacy Bolstered Blades. What up? What else? Old Fart with Sharp Things. Nice.
Yep. Michael
Jared
Morgan,
White.
Lizette, and Mark.
Nice.
Mr. Lenderman.
All right.
Right on. Mr. William Lenderman, how's it going?
G-Man.
Did we have a donation?
Yes, we got a $5 donation from Zach. Where's I just saw Zachary.
There it is,
from
right
the
there.
donation.
There's the Mr. Zachary. How are you doing, sir?
How do you do, Mr. G? Jamie Lee.
So
How y'all doing? I hope you had a great weekend.
Yeah, we've got some crazy stuff to talk about tonight. Some important stuff to talk about. We're also going to do a giveaway that kind of ties into the stuff that we're going to talk about tonight. But so yeah, it's a kind of a serious topic. Not like, I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
We want to chat with you guys about
so
stuff that happens in the community.
Thank you so much, Zach, for the donation. We greatly appreciate it. Jamie Lee, hello. Michael Morgan, hello. Mr. G in VT, what up? So,
you literally waited online for 3 hours and 21 minutes.
That sucks, dude.
Damn, son.
I really, really hope that doesn't happen to me. So for those that don't know, Zach is headed off to SHOT Show. I think it's next weekend.
Jason Brown, thank you for $4.99 super chat. Have another on me, he says.
Thank you so much, Jason.
Generous beast.
You are the man, sir, and we greatly appreciate it. I didn't see it on here. My mouse is not working very good here as I'm trying to scroll. It's not.
What's up, JN?
It is not scrolling. Oh, there it is. I found it. So thank you so much, Jason. That's awesome. You are a generous soul. But so for those that don't know, Zach is headed out to SHOT Show, and I had actually planned on going to SHOT Show. However, I actually have a work trip that I have to go to actually in Vegas in just a couple of weeks. So that is, I'll be out in Las Vegas at the end of January, the last couple of days of January. And so, yeah, that just wasn't going to work out for me. So I'm kind of bummed about it. I would love.
Why would we do that? Are people going live while we're live? That's so rude.
I don't know. I just don't know.
But also, I don't care that much.
Yeah. So are other channels going live right now, JB?
Or did that happen to you, JB?
Did that happen to you? Or
give me the tea, son. Give me the tea.
Yeah, well, we're going to be talking about some tea tonight. So
Leftys live?
Okay.
Fuck you, Lefty.
Yeah. I thought he did his lives on like Saturday night or Friday night or Thursday. I don't know. So
people going live willy-nilly, not sticking to the schedules, I guess.
Lefty went live 15 minutes ago.
But he told everyone to come here. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's special. He's our special friend.
So, yeah, whatever. Right on.
Randy says, I don't know, but I'm where I want to be. Well, thank
Right
you.
on. Nice. I appreciate it. Yeah. So anyway, hopefully all you guys are having a wonderful Sunday evening. I know for you guys out on the West Coast, this is not so late yet.
That makes sense,
But
Jared.
on the East Coast, it's a little bit different. But yeah, it is what it is. He's doing some random testing
for his channel emojis.
Okay.
So, the special emojis that when you do
like channel memberships.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So he's probably doing that, testing that. Not a big deal.
Okay.
Speaking of, would you guys be interested in doing channel membership? Like, we've gone back and forth about it. If it's something you guys would want, we'd be more than happy to do it. So yeah, tell us in the chat.
Yeah.
Rip Bob Saget. Did Bob Saget die?
I don't know.
Don't tell me.
Betty White died.
Well, I know that.
And
but Bob Saget?
So did Sidney Poitier.
Danny Tanner died? Who?
Sidney Poitier.
Who's that?
Old black man actor. You know him if you saw him. He's been in a lot of movies. He just died the other day. He was like 98.
Yeah.
I think 90 something.
Yeah, I'm so bad with names. I really gotta see faces.
He has ball sacks. Will you have any cow? Yeah, I mean, if we did a channel membership, we would probably do, farm animals or something. I don't know. But like I understand the ball sack thing a little bit, but there's also like, as much as you fondle a ball sack, even though it's a fake rubbery ball sack, like I'm pretty sure he likes just having balls in his hands. Like I really think he just likes cupping the balls. And hey, I'm not hating on him. I'm just saying, like,
but be confident in who you are.
I'd rather finger other things. That's all I'm saying. But like
to each their own.
To each their own. That's right. If he wants to fondle nut sacks all the night long, then that's totally up to him. Yep.
That's funny.
Yeah. He definitely just posted Bob died at 65. Wow.
Damn, dude.
Do we know why? How Bob died?
65. Dang.
Yeah, that's not very old.
Yeah. Makes sense there, Top Dog.
I'm not sure.
He's fondling his ball sack emojis just for private time on the internet.
Yep. Was it really a drug overdose?
No, really? Cocaine overdose?
Dude,
that's hard to do.
Yeah, that's hard to do. Like, I mean, Richard Pryor would have done that a long, long time
Well,
ago.
yeah, if he had a weak heart, though.
Well, maybe. But then he had a heart attack induced by cocaine. Yeah. But
yeah, they will claim it's the vid.
Yeah. Yeah, he definitely was a dirty comedian for sure. It was funny because in some ways he would be in, shows like Full House or whatever, where it was all wholesome. And
I only see him as a saint because I never saw his stand-up, but you told me he was a dirty man.
Oh, yeah, he definitely could get dirty. I can't remember what movie was it in where he was in the rehab and he jumps up. Oh, it was Half Baked. In Half Baked, when old boy goes to rehab and talking about pot, and it's like, man, if you're in here for weed, that's pussy shit. If you ever suck dick for crack, and that was Bob Saget that played that part. It was funny.
I do remember that.
Yeah,
vaguely. But yeah,
funny movie.
They said it's not. They don't know what drug, but it's just being reported as a drug overdose.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I didn't realize that. I mean, I knew that he had some issues in the past, but I kind of thought he was over all that stuff.
That's right. Pocket Knife Review, otherwise known as Shane. You can't change names on me, you guys.
Everybody keeps changing names up.
I can't keep track of them as is, and then motherfuckers go and change their names. I can't do this.
Yeah, he definitely could be dirty, but he also was funny without being dirty. So, he was a good comedian for sure. But that's too bad. hopefully, yeah, I don't know. That's sad to hear, but
yeah, it sucks.
shit happens. So
How-
that's the game you play.
How
if
will
you're going
Fuller
down that
House
road.
go on?
I don't know. Was he on it?
Yeah, he was on Fuller House.
Okay.
I need to finish that. I watch that when you're not here.
Oh, do you?
Well, it's been a minute, but yeah, I
didn't
need to
know
get
that
back
you watched
into it.
that show.
Yeah, it's like ooh, nostalgia.
Right on. Okay. Right on. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start talking about some stuff. And some of this might be a little bit controversial. Yeah. So, we're just going to throw it out there. So what we're going to be talking about is more so than anything, Molly and I don't want to see people get screwed over.
That's
And
right, Michael.
We have talked about this kind of sort of in a roundabout way many times over, or at least a handful of times, I should say. And there's just been a lot of dishonesty going on from many different angles and different people, and some people that are hanging out in the chat rooms of some of these YouTube channels, as well as some fellow YouTubers lying their asses off about sometimes shit that like the truth would just fit better.
Yeah, it's not even like cool.
No,
What you're lying about? You look like trash.
yeah, and you just come off like a complete and total idiot. And then when because your story was so outlandish and retarded, myself and some other folks, which I'm not going to throw out names here, but some of you I'm sure will probably pick up on who we're talking about. And if you do figure it out, great. Just keep it to yourself. Don't blow it out in the chat or whatever. I'm not here to.
I'm not trying to start drama because I don't fucking have time for it. And even still, like, if somebody gets their butt hurt about them falling into these categories we might be talking about, like, that's on you, dude. Why don't you stop being a toad?
Yes. So first up, I will say, if you think that I might be talking about you, go ahead and hit me up. I'm a big boy. I can handle it. DM me, whatever, and we can have a man-to-man conversation about it. However, like I said, I'm not going to just blow people out, but I am going to tell a couple of stories that happened, and there are going to be a handful of people that are in the chat right now, I know for sure, that are going to know who I'm talking about. But more than anything, I just want to put it out there, and I just want to warn some people that things aren't always as they seem, is really what it boils down to. And I don't want to see any of the people that I've become friends with over the last couple of years here on YouTube be taken advantage of.
Fall for the bullshit.
There is a lot of kindness and generosity within this community. And whenever you have that, there are absolutely people that are going to come and prey on it and take advantage of it. And not, like I said, not only from other people in the chats or comment section, but also other YouTubers. The minute that it doesn't matter what it is, any sort of little niche on YouTube that starts to take off and starts to have a little community built around it, then all of a sudden a whole bunch of other channels pop up. That's not to say that every person that pops up after kind of the deal started or whatever, that makes them bad by any means. It doesn't. All I'm saying is trust but verify and be cautious about what it is that you do. So
Jason, you did everything. You're a naughty boy.
So we're gonna have a little story time tonight with OCD. And
gather around, children.
And I'm gonna tell you all a story. And yes, we can gather around. And let me tell you, first off, there is some dirty, dirty shit in this story. One. Two, so I guess, if there's wee ones around, and
if any wee ones are around,
actually, just clip it.
Anything that we do that I'm involved in.
Because she's foul. she's
Like
Bob Saget foul.
Like I don't care, like I'm not against letting them experience these things. But that's your call. You're the parent.
Jason, if you want to get some snacks for this story, you absolutely can.
Yeah, maybe pop some popcorn. Get some snacks.
Blades and ABC, I'm not 100% sure. I don't think the one channel that I'm talking about for sure, the one that I will be talking about, to my knowledge, he doesn't have a website. This channel does not have something like that, but it would not shock me if he
Quit moving your hands so much.
If he sells knives and whatnot. So why I want to?
Because you're blurring everything. You blur the camera. Does not like it.
The camera loves my hands.
Yeah.
See,
I gotta go to bed.
Okay, so, all right. So once upon a time,
not long ago, I was a hoe, and I'm admitting it.
Yeah. So there you go. And so once upon a time, not long ago, there was a group effort put together by some fantastic people here in this YouTube community. And on the backside of that, stuff that the rest of you guys didn't see, all the content creators that were brought together for these group effort deals were chatting on some group chats. And then this group chat got, not only did this group chat have a few issues happen before the event took place that we all participated in, there were a few bad things that happened, namely one douchebag really in particular just started calling out another guy for really no apparent reason and actually involved race into it, which was just really fucking retarded. And it just didn't make any sense then, and it still doesn't make any sense now. But anyway, so there was a little bit of drama pre the event that took place that all these content creators partook in. Now, the event happened, everything was fine. No issue, or well, I shouldn't say no issues, but minor issues, very minor. And then afterwards, this group chat continued to take place.
No way, Jason.
Now, what is it? What
are you looking for?
Well, I'm wondering about the comments that you're referring to. But anyway, so
that's a negative.
No, she's not. But so anyway, here, you just man that. Mm-hmm. So after the event took place, the group chat continued on, and there were days that went by that nothing happened in this group chat, and then seemingly out of nowhere, I'm not really sure what triggered this or what kind of kicked it off, but we had a whole entire drama unfolding on this group chat from one individual who came up with the most outlandish, unbelievable story. And when I say unbelievable, I mean, from the very first message, I told her, this is absolute bullshit. I don't know who this guy is, thinks he's trying to fool here, but he is a complete and total compulsive liar. And what
he was really doing was taking advantage of the people in the chat who he just assumed didn't know anything about how these things work.
Well, yeah. So anyway, he started to come up with some stories that were so outlandish and so crazy that, like, I knew it was bullshit from the moment that it happened.
And not only that, he made himself appear as just pure garbage. Just
right.
Garbage, a garbage person.
So I will tell you that this person apparently thinks that time in jail is a cool thing. And you know, personally, yeah, like, I don't care if you spent time in jail. Hopefully, right. I feel like, you know, if you did, trust me when I tell you, I did plenty of things that could have wound me up in jail. I was
We just didn't get caught.
Slightly smart enough to keep from getting caught. However, I was also just slightly smart enough to stop the dumb shit that I was doing back then. So, however, this guy goes on and on and on and acts as if it's cool, but I don't believe that he actually spent time in prison. I think he did time in county jail, which we'll get into here in a moment, because we actually looked it up to find out what he did time for. And we're going to get into that. So anyway, this person comes up with this crazy outlandish story about how someone broke into his home and what?
I think you're going too far.
Well, I'm telling the story. I'm just telling you what happened. This is what happened. He says that someone broke into his home and he shot this person, and then ended up that this person left the home, right? He left the home, but then ended up dying. Correct? Okay. So I just want to make sure I get my facts straight here. Now, remember, this person is a convicted felon. So being in possession of a firearm, first and foremost, is just flat out illegal.
Says he's a convicted felon.
But
well, yeah.
So
come to find out, I know how to find things.
But he is, but nowhere near for what he said he was. So, he didn't really say. He implied, but he was in jail for originally.
Was like badass man shit, but it was actually like a tier up from the lowest.
The worst kind of criminal you could be. This was just one minute step up from that, which we're going to get into.
No, Blades. No, we're not talking about him.
Because this is absolutely one of the reasons why I'm blowing this dude out, because it infuriates me that, one, he runs around acting like he's a Billy Badass when in all reality he's a fucking bitch. A full-on, like, there is only one kind of man that I can come up with in my mind that makes you worse than the kind of person he is. And yeah, but this is right there, and we're going to get into it. So just sit tight. We're just priming it up here. Okay, so
Michael,
I'm talking to a few of the other content creators that are involved in this thing, that are seeing all these messages. Now, when all these messages are coming out, I'm not typing anything.
Just observing.
We're just observing. I'm just letting it all.
I'm not trying to interject ourselves in this bullshit.
Yeah. Now, so this person comes up with this crazy outlandish story about what I just told you, and then proceeds to tell us, he starts out by telling us, well, he's going back to jail. And boo-hoo, wow, I'm going back to jail. Feel sorry for me. That's how this is all coming across.
Yeah, wow. Well, how dare you guys not even like say good luck or something, like literally begging for attention.
Yeah, begging it for, definitely not Neve, Stubby.
He's trying to better himself, and those are the kind of people that we have no problem with.
Yeah, that's not at all who I'm talking about. So I just want to clear that right now. Anyway, so this person proceeds to want sympathy for the action, and then comes up with this crazy ass story, and then just a few days later says that he's going to court for the incident that happened at his home. He spent a couple of hours down at the county jail. He said that they processed him and they let him go, even though he was a convicted felon and discharged a firearm and supposedly shot and killed a person that was trying to break into his home. Now, right then and there is zero, and when I mean zero, I mean absolute fucking zero truth behind any aspect of what he said. There was zero arrest record. There was zero record, period, of a shooting in where this man lives that had anything to do with the story anywhere close to what he explained. There were other shootings that happened in that area during about a 4-day time frame that in there, but neither one of them were anything remotely close to what he explained. And it just the whole story was bullshit. Is what it was. So
It
it
was just
begs the
bullshit.
question: why would you dream up a story like this?
Yeah, Dan.
Just out of nowhere, looking for sympathy. I mean, because it was so stupid. The whole thing was just so dumb. He was provoked. He just willingly offered up this information,
Not knowing who he was telling it to.
right?
Mind you.
Well, he knew that there was a whole bunch of people,
but he doesn't know us.
Right. Yeah, and I don't know this guy.
I could be a law enforcement. I mean, I am a sniper.
right. So anyway, after a handful of days goes by, and then he starts posting more messages. And then this thing takes a completely different turn. And now, fast forward like 2 weeks, now he's going to court already. I mean, apparently in this area, he has the fastest operating district attorney and
on the face of the planet.
Well, in this country anyway. So all of this happens in the course of just a handful of weeks. And so he's going to court and he's being arraigned, and I can't even remember exactly what all bullshit he said. But then this man goes into, let me rephrase that. Then this pussy ass bitch goes into extreme detail about how on this court date, he is going to shove, what did he say, $3,000 to $4,000 worth of heroin?
He just said thousands.
Thousands, okay. But I do remember he said that it was over $100,000 worth of heroin on the inside because he's such a supreme, masterful gangster inside the U.S. prison system.
No, Nate.
So this piece of shit goes on. And when I tell you that he offered up very explicit detail about how he was shoving bags of heroin up his deuce hole, I mean, detail. Super detail. And
like dirty details. Like nobody fucking cares or wants to know this, dude.
Like of the actual act of shoving bags of drugs up your deuce hole.
Thinking that that's going to impress the bros.
Right. And there were a few that took the bait. There were a few other content creators that were like, "Oh, bro, I'm so sorry to hear that, man. Bro, you say strong, bro." What? No, this guy's not your fucking bro.
Right.
As a matter of fact, you've never even met him in person. Shut the fuck up. And there's nothing cool about what this guy's doing.
Right. It doesn't warrant a fucking second of your sympathy.
Right. Nor is there any truth to it either.
Right. Not to mention he's totally fucking bullshitting you.
Right. So at this point in time, this is when I decide, after talking to a few other content creators, which, like I said, I'm not going to name names here, but I'm just painting the picture. So we decide to start to look into this to see if there's any little hint of truth to any part of what this man has to say. And what we found out is that he absolutely has been charged and convicted of a couple of felonies in his background. Okay. All of which pertain to domestic violence and beating up. I don't think he was ever married, so we're going to say girlfriend.
Yeah. Beating women.
Beating women.
He's a woman beater.
He's a woman beater. That's what he is. Now, mind you, this man acts like he's the definition of what I would call a fucking mighty mouth. Okay. He willingly, unprovoked, gives up all sorts of details about how he's such a bad motherfucker and he's going to do this and he's going to do that and he's going to blah, 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 blah. And those, like, I'm here to tell you, like, I've kicked a lot of ass in my day. I've also had my ass kicked. So I'm not afraid of getting beat up. But I also don't go around telling people how tough I am because I know that there's people out there tougher than me. I do because I've come up against them for sure. And I'm fucking over 40 now. Like, just plain and simple. Like, I'm not as tough as I even used to be, which even back then, I wasn't the toughest dude on the planet. Like, I could beat up some people. But
if he grabbed this dude's pressure point, the bitch would be crying in a heartbeat.
Well,
like,
that's neither here nor there. Like,
it's just like, quit running your mouth because it's going to come back to hit you in the wrong way.
The point is that it's always guys like this, woman beaters, convicted felon woman beaters, that run their mouth and act like they're fucking badasses and are going to tell people, oh, dude, I'll fucking pistol whip you and blah. You aren't going to do shit.
Right. You are not going to do shit. It's people like that that I'm the least scared of. Like, how are you going to, and it shows your character that you're going to run your mouth about how you've committed murders and got away with it, when in actuality the only thing you've been charged with is beating women that are weaker than you.
Yeah.
And holding them capture.
Winchester says you're crazy, you're still tough, you just need to stretch first.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna hurt tomorrow, there's no doubt about it. And Stubby says there's always someone tougher. Don't run. Exactly.
Yeah.
Dude, for sure. I can promise you, no matter what, like, just back, watch a handful of UFCs in order of fights. You know, like over the years, like everyone thought there was a day, then Chuck Liddell, he was the baddest man on the planet. And then
he still got knocked the fuck out.
He met his match and got fucked up. And then, you know, it's always, it just goes on and on like that. Like someone could dominate for a little while and then it's all over. Someone will always end up figuring out how to beat your ass. So the point is that anybody, or anytime somebody runs their mouth about how tough they are and how, you know, I think this guy, I'm pretty confident that this guy, I'd heard him say that his jail time / prison time, because I don't know if he was actually in prison or county jail.
That's cool, Chuck it. You don't have to stay for the story. It's fine. This isn't typically what we do, but we're just chatting about it today.
Yeah. Well, I'm just telling you a story. Like I said, I'm not giving names. But if you don't want to listen to the story, that's totally fine. I totally understand. So anyway,
exactly, Scott.
This guy came up with stories about how I'm fairly certain that he had at least alluded to that him spending time in jail. He alluded to that it was a weapons charge, like a knife related, you know, maybe stabbed someone and or shot someone in the past, which none of that is true. In one of his domestic abuse cases, he did have a weapons charge in there, and it was threatening with a weapon. But it said it was very distinct, and it said that it was not a firearm. So anyway, the point is behind that portion of this story is that, you know, this guy is a guy that has, you know, a fair amount of people that follow him and that watch his channel and whatever. And I've never really watched his videos, but the way that he acted in this group chat was really shocking to me.
What's up, Malone?
That he just offered up this information to a big group of people that he had no idea really who he was talking to.
No,
I mean, it was other
he's not close
creators
with these people. He didn't. Yeah. He doesn't know me. He doesn't know Justin.
No. And so it was really crazy to me that someone would do that. But then to come out with the crazy, outlandish stories that this man dreamt up, it was fucking bull. I mean, it was just it
was mind blowing.
It
really
was an insult to my intelligence, because I started to get angry. Like, who does this guy think he is? Like, do you really think that I'm buying any word of the bullshit that you're spewing out of your dumpster right now? Like, it was just insane. Honestly, it was insane. Like, the dude has mental issues, I think. I mean, I don't know what.
I think he's had a rough time of it. Well, you know what? Daddy's money. Daddy's money.
Daddy's money. Daddy's money.
Yeah. I think that he hasn't had to account for anything in his life, and so to make himself feel like a big bad dude, he talks a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah. And so, you know, I don't know. You know, I don't personally know this guy. I've never met him in person. I've never. You know, I've never talked to him on the phone. I've never had any private conversations with him. The closest I've ever come to any of that was just being included in a group chat that I basically participated nothing to. Like, I just watched him.
Observed.
just observed. Now,
you learn the most when you shut the fuck up.
right, right, and that's exactly what I did. And there were several others that did the same thing. Now, the thing is that this man, man, I keep calling him a man. This pussy ass bitch. When the whole thing started, that it kind of put me, made my spidey senses tingle, or whatever you want to call it, was when he went after another guy in the groups. It went after his wife, is really what happened.
Mm-hmm. A woman. Went after a woman,
which now
that had nothing to do with anything.
Right, had nothing to do with anything. And now in 2020, I mean, that's really his MO.
Like, of course he did.
Right. He's gonna run his mouth.
And hey, dumbass, by the way, all of this shit is public record. Anybody can look it up. I do that for my job.
Yeah, it's just so dumb. Like, the whole thing is just so stupid. So, when it comes to other YouTube channels, if you are subscribing to someone and they are telling you stories from back when they were in prison, but they're talking about it in a way that makes them seem cool, or if they're like talking about it like it's in the movies, to me, that's the time to get out of there. Because, like, if he's a grown-ass man and he's talking about it in a way that he has bettered himself and
isn't ashamed of what he's done,
right, and is sorry for the
and
crimes
chooses not to give the dirty details because he's not trying to impress anyone,
right,
because he's ashamed of what he's done,
that is a completely different thing, and I think a worthy thing to support someone who is trying to make their life better. When you have someone that is bragging about being in prison like they're in the movies, and like they are, thinking it's cool or whatever, somebody needs to bitch slap that person and put them in their place and just tell them, look, dude, no part of what you said was cool or honorable or anything. And on top of it, he lied about every single aspect of why he was in jail, or why he was in trouble to begin with. Of course, he didn't come out and tell anybody, hey, I'm a woman beater. That's not what he said. He was trying to come out and tell people, oh, I got in a bar fight and I ended up stabbing a guy, but blah, blah, blah. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. As a matter of fact, you got in trouble for beating up your girlfriend and for false imprisonment, which, I can only assume somewhat held her against her will. That's what he got in trouble for. So, and that's just one tiny, minute, well, I don't know about tiny, but I mean, like, on the rung of types of criminal, like, it's the bottom of the barrels, like child molester, and then right above that's woman beater. Like, those two things are so far down, that's just it. It's not good. Not good.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, Sinister. That's exactly a racist, sexist, stolen valor prison pussy.
Right.
And I don't say that word. I know you guys
said the P word,
didn't you? I did. I don't say that word. I know you guys think I say all the words. I don't say certain words.
No, she doesn't.
And that's one of them.
That's one of them that she doesn't.
I got to really be mad to say that one.
G-Ball at the in-laws. Emler's best bud.
It's just, and the thing that got me, like, the bullshit that he was spewing about his record is one thing, but then to go after a woman and child with racism, I was just like, come the fuck on, like, get fucked. You gotta go.
Right. Awesome. I'm glad that you enjoyed the knife stand. That's fantastic. And yeah, glad to hear that you enjoyed it. Yay. Okay. So then one of the things that happened, so like, all of this stuff came out. This was actually a couple weeks ago that I ended up finding out, what his true backstory was. and what he had actually been in trouble for. And, you know, of course, at that point, I'm just like, I already didn't have any respect for this person, but now I really don't have respect for this person. As a matter of fact, like, like if it involved me directly, I would absolutely blow this dude out and call out his name and all those things. But it really doesn't, because he didn't come after me personally. So I don't want to, you know, be sticking my nose where it doesn't want it or need it or whatever. But, you know, I also feel like I need to tell you, like, you know, maybe think a little bit about the people that you're, you know, supporting and
right,
whatnot.
and subscribe to, and working with. You know, thank you, Chaz. Oh, you so nice.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Chaz. I'm glad
Story
that you enjoy story time.
Fun. I don't know what his angle was, G-Man. Like, that's the thing. There is no angle. I think, well, no. I think he did have an angle. I think he was fishing for sympathy, and attention. Like,
personally, I think that when this came out, because it was so odd the way he just completely unprovoked just offered this information. It was just really strange.
Yeah, and nobody asked him.
My guess is, and this is purely speculation on my part, but my guess is that something happened in his personal life, you know, whether somebody made him feel like the little insignificant bitch that he is, or, you know, somebody bitch slapped him, someone, you know, whatever. I don't know. Something happened that hurt his feelings. He went home, cried, you know, had a good cry, whatever. And then he was like, you know what? I'm gonna make myself feel like a Billy Badass again. I'm gonna get on my phone and I'm gonna tell all these other content creators that, you know, how much of a badass I am.
I gotta ramp up my ego real quick. He probably actually came home and didn't cry. He punched a wall like a little bitch, and then
punched a wall. Yeah, and I don't know if he still has a girlfriend now.
Did he punch her? I don't know.
If
Too
he
far?
does, if he does have a girlfriend, honey, please get away from this man. Yeah, get away from him.
You're better than this.
Yeah. Like, yeah, it's just unbelievable.
We're not saying names, Max. Just talking in generalities.
So, you know, I've given you enough info that if this is someone that you follow,
Randy,
if this is someone you follow,
give me that.
You absolutely can put these all together, and I'm sure figure out who it is that I'm talking about. Yeah. No, he won't get just the tip.
No, he's gonna get all of it.
Yeah. So, little reference to my shirt, just the tip, I promise.
Is he into wolves? I don't know, probably.
Yeah. So, Stubby says, but we need names. Yeah. Like I said, I don't really want this to be a drama-filled thing. This is more of a PSA kind of a thing. I'm educating you guys on
some of the behind the scenes
that was kind of behind the scenes. However, I feel like it's somebody needs to come out and say something.
Just so you're all aware that you know, as you consume content, don't trust everything every creator says. We are human.
What up, Tariq?
And we are not perfect, but you know, some content creators are literal like evil.
Yeah, for sure.
And you shouldn't believe a fuck bit of what they say.
Yeah. And so it's really unfortunate. Like, I mean, I always thought that this guy was a douche before, like the first time I ever saw a couple of his videos, and I've never even watched a full video. I've watched a few minutes of a couple different videos, but I just thought that it was pretty retarded. However, I mean, he did have a following, whatever. And so I never said anything about him. I didn't know him. Like, he wasn't part of my kind of friend circle. But then this, you know, bring multiple content creators together thing happened. And then that's when all this came out. And it's just, and he did multiple things that were really, I mean, there's no other way to put it. It was racist attacks against a woman and a child.
Mm-hmm. And then tried to play it off as a joke, which bullshit.
Yeah, and it was really crazy and weird. Like, it was so far out of left field. I don't understand. You know, I don't know why he acted the way he did. But then this whole story about the break-in and the blah, blah, blah shooting and all this stuff, like, all of that was unprovoked, not asked for. Nope, it was totally given on his free accord. And it was 100% a bullshit made up story looking for sympathy from other grown ass men.
We're not giving the deets.
And it was just so ridiculous. So anyway, yeah.
Be cautious.
Be cautious of who you support. And like I said, if someone's talking about how cool it is to go to jail or prison,
maybe they're not a person you should have in your life.
Clip them. And just
if they're remorseful for any wrong that they did in their life,
no,
absolutely worth supporting.
Like, if it's a person that, you know, like I said, has rehabilitated themselves, did some time, whatever, I'm not against any part of that. And if they want to tell funny stories that happened when they were in prison or whatever,
totally different thing.
Great. The difference is like, this douchebag is talking about how he'll be running the fucking prison in less than a year. Last time he was there, he ran that motherfucker. And dude, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. The only thing you ran was down your fucking shorts.
And you weren't even in prison. You were in county jail.
Yeah, and some other guy's nut ran down the inside of your fucking leg. Oh. So, like, I don't even want to fucking hear your mouth run.
That's nasty.
Like, he's just an insignificant fucking bitch. That's what he is. And it's infuriating. And yeah. So there you go. That's how I feel about that. If you had any like, I went from just thinking he was a complete and total douche with all the things he said, but once I found out he was a woman beater, like, I just, like, it takes a real special kind of pussy to raise a hand and hit a woman, and they exist. There's no shortage of them out there, but
they're the ones that can't compete among other men,
right? And,
so
I
take it out on women.
Zero tolerance for that kind of stuff. You know, you want to get angry and act like a tough guy. I mean, hell, just go hit a punching bag, whatever.
Right.
Why are you going to hit a woman? Like, it's just, it's not okay. And it definitely needs to be, called out.
Gee, wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'll smack a bitch, but I don't do it for fun.
Well, yeah. And so, like, I'm not saying, like, you get into a serious argument and whatever, but if you get arrested and charged with felony, he's had multiple domestic assault charges, multiples, over the course of, what was it, 5 or 6 years?
4 years.
4 years, and a couple of different incidents and charges, and was convicted. Okay, these weren't just charges brought that got dismissed. These were convictions. So
there was a rant video the other day. What was that? Give me the tea. I'll go watch it.
Yeah, I don't know. About a rant video, but I haven't had time to watch any YouTube stuff really at all.
Oh, Mikey! Oh, he's got the vid. The redhead has the vid.
Oh no! Only allergy symptoms.
Yeah.
Mild fatigue. Right on, Mike. Yeah, hopefully that's all you get.
Yeah, hopefully it stays that way.
Yeah. Oh,
I hate it when that happens.
Yeah.
They move, like right when you click it.
Yeah, right when you click, it moves. But Mikey, did you get your wings from last week?
If not saying who it was, aren't you protecting him? I mean,
I'm pretty sure I've already seen the name come across several times. I'm pretty sure pretty well everybody's figured out who I'm talking about. The thing is like, I don't want to, I'm in a weird position here because
it's a tough spot to be in.
He didn't attack me personally. He didn't come after me or my family or anything like that, because I promise you.
But if he does, bring it, bitch!
You would have heard about this beforehand. before now, 'cause this
That's
actually
okay.
happened a
You
little
can
while
call
ago.
me fat, you little beach.
But it's yeah, I don't know. I just don't want, like I said, I don't want to stick my nose where it doesn't belong, kind of thing. I'm just
Thank you, Spanky. Although we did just do that.
stick my nose where it didn't belong.
Exactly.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. Like, I feel like this was more of a PSA. I don't know.
Yeah, it was like a story time, and that's why we're not saying names, because it's not our place to call him out by name, I guess. Like, but I don't know. Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in. But we're not protecting him by any means. Like, if you haven't figured out who it is, like,
right. Yeah, just read the comments.
Yeah.
You'll figure it out. But the point is that,
what's up, Lions?
thank you so much, Spanky. That's awesome. We really appreciate the donation. And I just I guess I want people to think about the people that they're following. Like, it is the prodigal son returns.
That's not how you spell that.
Returneth.
The Perducal. Oh, I love it.
The Perducal son returneth.
Yeah. That's what we'll call him. I like it better.
Yeah, the Perducal son. Yeah, that's awesome. When people follow a person like this, when you hear somebody that is just spewing retardation and running their mouth, and it's so easy to just understand that they're lying and whatever. I feel like following him and giving him some sort of fan base or whatever, just encourages that kind of thing. And in my opinion, the guy needs help. Like, the fact that he was willingly and went out of his way to offer up such outlandish lies, it's almost kind of sad, really, that someone feels like they have to dream up. Like, I do have to say, like, I give him, I don't know.
You'll have to go back and watch, because we're not going to keep rehashing this.
Yeah, we're not going to keep rehashing it, but yeah, it's pretty messed up. So, but with all that being said, the other thing that I wanted to talk about is the fact that apparently there's more people coming up in comment sections and whatnot that are begging for free stuff and giveaway stuff and on and on. And this has been a problem in the past with the handful of people that are just scammers.
That's a fact, Bobby. We gotta stick together. Us are here for the same reasons.
And so, some of these scammers and some of these people have been able to scam people out of hundreds of dollars and hundreds of dollars worth of knives or other EDC gear, and straight up cash. And I hate it when I hear those stories. It just infuriates me, because this community is full of so many generous people, amazing people.
Got it, Stubby. We'll check it out.
And it hurts my soul a little bit when I hear people when I hear about people taking advantage. And I wish that I could just go and smack them, but I can't. If I could, I would. I just it's that kind of stuff that will ultimately, if it goes on enough and it gets relevant enough in this community, people will stop being generous, because there are everybody's taking advantage of every situation, and then it all goes away, and that sucks, and it really does. Do you have anything to say about this?
It's just fucked up.
Like, it really is.
Come on now. If you want something, why don't you fucking work for it? How about that? Like, we worked for it. Everybody else in the chat works for what they have. Like, stop trying to take advantage of people just for their kindness. Like, at what point are these kind of people, just gonna take accountability and like handle their own shit and work for what they want?
Right. And so Nate here says he was chatting with the guy. I bought a knife.
From a few weeks ago, and he asked me to lend him money, then never paid it back. It was only $100, but still I felt dumb. It was $100.
Right.
That shit adds up, and you worked for it, Nate.
Right. And that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. And the bummer part about it is that, like, you know, when people are truly in need and somebody really needs something, I'm the first one to step up and do whatever I can, whether, you know, it's physically helping or whatever the case may be, whatever it is. However, I've also been burned before too,
Mm-hmm.
and it's really, really frustrating. And
Yeah, I had to have a come to Jesus with this one because he would spend all of his time helping other people, friends, all of it. But when it came time for us to ask for help, which we rarely do, nobody could ever spend a second to help us. And I was like, listen, dude, this is not going to work. Like, if you aren't willing to repay the favor, you can't be spending every second of your free time that could be spent doing things for our family, helping other people that aren't going to be there for you.
I've certainly had some, you know, friends take advantage of the fact that, you know, I'm really mechanical. I can do, you know, HVAC and plumbing and electrical and welding and working on cars and whatever, like really anything mechanical, you know. And so everybody would always contact me and want my help to come and do this, that, and the other thing. But anytime I needed help with anything at my house, they were always busy and couldn't make it and whatever. And so, you know, it's just
work it, Winchester, work it.
There you go. Getting that G-string and DW, son. Just get out there on the corner and shake that money maker.
What's up, Super Steel Steve?
Steel Steve, what up?
That burn is from giving favor.
Yeah. Well, sometimes it'll itch and burn. All right.
Hollywood wants to know why you called them the Ferrum Forge sisters.
Did he ask? Oh, he asked me?
Yeah.
That actually started. Actually, Super Steel Steve is the one that started that, and I thought it was really funny. A lot of it was because in the beginning, I can't remember their. Was it Neil? I can't remember their names. Their first names, the Ferrum Forge sisters. They used to put out some videos, and this is going back like maybe 3-4 years ago. They put out a few videos where they tried to wow everybody with their knife maker knowledge. And really what they are is knife designers, not so much knife makers, as far as like when it comes to, you know, metallurgy and like knowing steel composition and what it actually does. And so, you know, they've got some awesome designs. Pretty much, as far as I know, pretty much everything's made, you know, by other OEMs at this point. And good for them. You know, they sell a lot of knives that are made by other manufacturers. They got some great designs. Awesome. But they did put out some videos that had some really, really questionable information in.
Bye, Mike. Sure. Have fun FaceTiming with the kid.
So that's really where all that started, was the Ferrum Forge sisters comment. I actually copied Super Steel Steve, or Super Sis, so on that one.
Thanks for that one, bud.
Yep.
The best thing.
I don't know if he got it from somebody else. I don't remember. It's been too long ago. But I'm pretty sure that he's the first one I heard say that.
This community will call you out fairly quickly, and your YouTube career will be short-lived. That's cool.
Yeah, sometimes, but sometimes.
Hopefully, we don't fuck up because.
Well, if we do, we do. Like, you know, hopefully we don't. But you know, honestly, the people that I've seen, like, we're talking about people that have questionable morals. And that's just a different thing altogether. Like when you're a full-on habitual liar and just a compulsive liar, like that's a problem. You know, like you know, he's too old.
You need help, dude. You're a grown-ass man.
Yeah. I mean, you're a grown-ass bitch, but still, like you're way too old to be doing this kind of shit. I mean, like,
to think it's fucking cool.
Right,
Like,
right. It's just so stupid. But hey,
grow the fuck up.
right. I'd be more than happy to have him on a live stream and he can explain himself if he would like.
I don't have the fucking patience.
You don't?
Mm-mm.
Because it would just be a bunch of bullshit, I'm sure.
He would just name call and
Yeah, he's that kind of bitch.
because it would be fucking pointless because
It would be, yeah.
he wouldn't have any fucking point to make. He would just name call and I would get fucking irate.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Because he's that kind of pussy.
Right.
That's what.
Because the man can't think or explain himself because
Right.
he's fucking shallow.
Right. That's all he can do is when he gets frustrated, it's all almighty mouth.
All the clips I've seen of him, he's talking shit like he's a big fucking. I don't care what anybody fucking thinks. You say whatever the fuck you want to me. I'm fucking big bad man. And
when the truth is, he is the most insignificant kind of man who beats women. That's the truth.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a hard pill for me to swallow.
7 times. Asking for a friend.
Grab a drink. Yeah.
Okay.
Asking for a friend. Do you want anything?
No, I'm good. I got water.
All right.
I love sloppy hose. Oh my god. G-ball, you nasty. No more than 100 times a day. I love this lady. Me? You love me, Bobby? Oh, thank you, Beach. I've lived too much to fucking put up with this bullshit. Manchester, they aren't exclusive. So, do you guys have a good weekend? What'd you guys do? I did laundry. I did my nails. Show you there. You can kind of see them. Not real happy with them. And yeah, filled orders. I had a lot of orders. Oh, I don't know if you guys have seen, but I did post on Instagram today that Mannix 2 upgrade kits are back in stock. So I finally got that stuff in. And then I had a message that asking about pivot screw O-rings, and I ordered them like 3 weeks ago. And it just updated that they're not going to be here till like February 2nd. So
for what?
The pivot O-ring pivot stuff. So I'm sorry they can't come faster. I have not seen medium shirt.
This
Super Steel is your Bama buddy here.
Is your lover in here?
Is your lover?
This print failed earlier. Right, or honestly, right before we went live, and it's a thing for Bama. And I'm kind of bummed out that this one failed, but I'm gonna have to redo it.
I hear you, Sinister. I hear you. I've been overthinking job things a lot lately in my free time.
Job things?
What do you mean? Oh, just things going on with some stuff.
And, stuff at work.
Yeah, just
stuff with your job.
Yeah, just like problems that need solved that I'm like waiting on people, but I'm thinking of ways I can like maybe force it.
All right. Forrest, thank you so much for the super chat. We greatly appreciate it. Yeah. So you guys, there'll be some, I've got multiple videos. I actually recorded a handful this week. I was out on the road. I had tons of meetings that I had to participate in.
Bama's in his driveway making love to his new truck.
Gotcha.
Sounds about right for a southern guy like that.
Yep. It's just warm enough for that truck to keep him toasty.
I did 3 days work in 4 hours. Oh my lord, Tom, that's too much.
Your orifices must be swollen,
blowed out,
blowed out. Yeah. So anyway, it was a piece of
that sucks, Sinister.
Of the thing that I'm making for Bama, and it, like I said, the print failed, which happens sometimes. It's actually a wiring issue with my first old printer, and it lost connection, which I can fix the wire, but I couldn't save the print in the middle of it, which is a bummer. So I had a wire break.
It's okay, Winchester. You can just work it off at work tonight. Work those calories on that pole, boy.
That's right.
I cut up a giant pine tree that fell in the storms last weekend. Fun.
Bobby 357, thanks so much for the super chat.
Yes, thank you, sir. We had the donkey trimmed this weekend.
Yeah.
So I had to drug him.
Yeah, we did a fair amount of work outside. It was
farm day Saturday.
Yeah, and it was crazy ass cold out. Although it did warm up a little bit on Saturday, but it's been really freaking cold around here.
Yeah, it was windy though. So even though it was like 32,
I don't even think it got that warm.
Did it not?
It was like 30 something.
It was like out of the wind. It was pretty good, but
yeah,
in the wind it was a little sketch.
Yeah,
but
Mikey says he was pretty surprised with that.
Oh,
that sucks.
How did it explode? Was it made out of dynamite? Farm days suck. I had to put down a pig, couldn't get up. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I've had to do that. That does suck.
Yeah.
Yep. So this thing, I think, is going to work out. Like,
the snow is all gone today. Our snow is really dirty.
yeah, we had.
It's so dirty.
We didn't have enough snow to like completely cover the ground, and so it's been windy as all get out, and so it's like blown. The dirt areas blew over, and the snow's just brown.
It's so gross.
Yeah. But yeah, so we are going to do a giveaway. Should we get into that?
Yeah, let's do that because I could go to bed.
You could go to bed.
Yeah, I'm boy.
Here.
I think I got a sty coming.
You got a sty?
I don't know.
Get that
it
shit
hurts.
away from me.
Let me rub it on you.
I don't want your sty on me.
Come on, let me rub it. Rub it on you.
All right. So, one of the things, and one of the reasons that we're talking about getting screwed over by shithole people, one of the things that happened here, let me move.
Oh yeah, hardest. You better get that Christmas tree out the house, boy.
Yeah, there'll be pine needles everywhere.
And like it might explode. Might spontaneously combust.
So I got screwed over with this package. Walter, you gotta go, dude. There's not enough room in here for you. Get. Okay. So I got screwed over. And once I realized that I got screwed over, I tried to return this. And I did return it. And as a matter of fact, it's got the shipping label on it, which I'm not going to show you. And I returned it on 5/29 of 2021, and the company refused the return and sent it back to me, which I still haven't even looked yet if I got completely screwed on this deal or not. But either way, I figured it just kind of fit right into things that we were talking about earlier with freaking scammers and all kinds of crap. So we're going to go ahead and open this up because I'm pretty confident that I just got screwed completely on this deal right here.
Ooh, how, Stacy? A warm compress? Or do you have some other magical thing? Definitely eat the yellow snow, Mikey. It's lemon flavored.
It's lemon flavored. Okay, so this thing's got like plastic all over it from customs or something. I don't know. But anyway, this is the package right
Not
here.
putting an onion on my eye.
And you can see here that this says Jabra, and it says Elite 75T. And you can see here that these are Jabra earbuds. They're supposed to be Elite 75Ts. They are not. This 100% is a knockoff set of Jabra Elite 75T earbuds. And they were supposed to be brand new. I paid like these and this is going back to like 6 or 7 months ago.
No shit, Stacy.
These were like $175 brand new from Jabra, but there was a website that I found that was like a Jabra outlet store or whatever. But then they ended up changing their website. It's a freaking scam, is what it is, because they're not actually Jabra.
GD scam.
Yep. It was a GD scam, that's for sure. So now, what I will say is these do actually function. They do work. I did try them out when I had them 6 months ago. It does come with all of the stuff that you're supposed to have. Different sized ear tips and all that, the cable to charge them, yada yada. But they are not the real thing. And so I tried to return them. I did purchase these through PayPal, or I used PayPal to buy them. But I wanted to say that it was right at $100 is what I paid, and thought that I was actually getting a true set of Jabra Elite 75Ts. I was an absolute moron because I did not get a true set of Jabras. I got knockoff POSs. So that is one of the things that will be included in the giveaway here.
Oh, you're going to give them away?
Yeah, I'm going to give them away.
All right.
But what else am I going to do with them? I'm not going to keep them.
Well, yeah, but did we get our dollars back? Can we?
I don't know if we got our money back because I haven't even looked yet. But at this point, what can I do if they're refusing them? I mean, I already sent them back once. Yeah. $20 to ship them back.
All right, guys. Well, you're in luck. You're going to get some cheap, fake-ass Chinese made. They do connect to a phone.
Like I said,
headphones.
They do work. It's not that they don't work. It's just that they're not the real thing. They were supposed to be real. So they will work for somebody, and they don't sound bad. They're just not the real thing. So I want to be very, very clear that this set of Jabra Elite 75Ts are not actual Jabras. They are knockoff POSs. That's what they are. So these are fake.
Do what you will with them.
Yes, but they do work. So, if you need a set of earbuds or whatever, like that,
hey,
they
Taz.
function. And they will do the thing. They'll play music and they'll take phone
Zach
calls
said
and do all the things.
They don't record your calls at all.
Yeah, no, I don't think they record your calls. I don't think they're nearly that sophisticated, but they do function. So,
wind chills projected to hit -30. Suck.
Where's that at?
I don't know. Mr. G, where are you? VT? Vermont?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Maybe? Because he's got VT in his name.
Gotcha. Okay, so we're giving these away along with some swag. And I'll throw in a pocket pen and a few other things. Some good stuff along with these earbuds.
Yeah, Vermont.
But I thought it was fitting since we were talking about scammers and just all around shitty people.
I put 2 and 2 together, Jason. Get off my nuts.
I was an idiot and I got taken advantage of by this company. Like I said, I filed the claim with PayPal, and I went through the whole process, shipped them back, but the company refused them. They got sent back to us, although this whole system took about 6 months, or over that, actually, more than about 7 months. Yeah, so here you go. Somebody is going to get a pair of earbuds along with some other stuff. I actually Actually, I'm going to throw a knife in with this as well. I have a
Batten
knife
down
to
the
give away.
hatches, Mikey. Oh, do you now?
I do have a knife to give away, but yeah, I'm not going to grab it right now because it's over there,
And
that's
it's
going to
buried.
be it's well, not really, but yeah, kind of.
I'll also be throwing in some random ass shit.
Yeah. So it'll be good. It'll be a good giveaway. There'll be some good stuff in there.
I have some like holiday body wash and lotions too.
You never know. You could get one of these in there. What do you think of that? Should we give one of those away?
Yeah, I think so.
A little
focus.
Did it not focus?
No.
Oh.
There she goes.
There you go. A little nice little fun ring. So we got some of those to give away also.
Well, it's going to be a surprise, Mikey.
What's that?
What his giveaway winning was? He hasn't gotten it yet.
He hasn't got it yet.
Well, they were on vacation and they put their mail on hold, so they're picking it up tomorrow because they just got back.
Yeah, hopefully it's there, Mikey. I shipped it on Tuesday morning, I think. Yeah, it was Tuesday because that's the day I went out of town. So all those packages shipped out on Tuesday, and then there you go.
Wildfire, I love random ass shit. I'm glad that you guys appreciate the random ass shit, and I'm glad that I can share that with you all.
Yeah, no, it's good. The random ass shit.
It brings joy to my heart when I'm packing those packages.
Okay, so we're gonna do this giveaway. Like I said, there'll be other good stuff, and not that these aren't good. It's just these will be awesome for free.
Right.
But I, like a moron, paid a little over $100 for them, plus have got like an extra $20 in shipping them back to the retailer. And
fun.
Yeah. So now I even got more money invested in them. But for you, getting them for free, they'll not be terrible. So There you go.
Molly, I'm wearing my black and white glasses as we speak. Hell yeah. Oh, well, hell yeah.
Nice. Okay. So you're going to get this along with a bunch of other junk in a box. There'll be some other stuff and some OCD for EDC swag. You might get some swag from some other channels as well, because we got a bunch of that we throw in some giveaways and what have you. So yeah, the other stuff will just be a nice surprise.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let's so here's what we're gonna do for this giveaway. Get back. Walter, come on, dude. You gotta move.
He needed his mommy.
No, he didn't. He was just fine without shoving his A right in the little space that we have here.
He loves his mommy.
Yeah.
I also love my cow duck. Hell yeah. I don't know. We have a buttload of those little ducks of all kinds.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Bees. Poor Walter. Getting kicked out of here by his dad. Dad doesn't even fucking love him.
We have this much room in here.
There's always room for it.
Yeah, she had to build a new 3D printer that's taking up a whole bunch of space in here at the moment.
Excuse the fuck out of you.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. This giveaway is we're gonna kind of sort of play the numbers game, but not exactly. We're gonna have a question to which you can pick a number.
Yay, Mikey.
The first person to guess, are we doing Price is Right rules, closest without going over?
Yeah.
Or guess it right on?
Yeah.
And if somebody, or actually we'll take, if we have multiple people that guess it right on, we'll take it to a second round if we need to. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So once you see the start come up on the screen,
our computer trumps all.
Yeah. And our computer, our chat stream will be the final
one guess.
Yes, everybody does one guess only, and close without going over. Or if you hit it right on the nut, then we'll take. And if there's multiple people, we'll go to a playoff round. But the question is, for those that don't know, this one right here, this right here, wears hoodies constantly.
If you haven't noticed.
Hooded sweatshirts. You can go back and look at every single live stream that we have ever posted that she has been involved in. She will be wearing a hoodie. I guarantee it. Doesn't matter if it's July 4th or if it's New Year's Eve. Hoodie. Okay. So with that information, why are you making dumb faces? With that information,
don't guess yet.
Don't guess yet. You have to wait until the start comes on the screen. How many hoodies does my wife own in her closet right now today? There's the start on the screen from me. How many hoodies does Molly own in her closet right now today? And you guys guess once. One guess only. Closest without going over. And we'll let this run for a few minutes. Oh, I see somebody guessed it right on my...
Multiple people did.
Oh, yeah. Holy cow, they came fast and furious. Okay, where are we at here?
I need my chat to do as I say. Stop moving, chat.
We're going to go through here and look. Yeah, it sucks when it starts moving. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Okay, it keeps moving on me. So we've got... You're just going to have to bear with us here for a moment, guys.
Pay the dang heat bill and maybe she wouldn't have to wear so many hoodies. No. Uh-huh.
That one. Are you writing them down?
Well, I've been writing them down, yeah.
And
I already
then,
have that.
Okay.
Wait. You guessed twice.
Who did?
You can only guess once.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Grumpy Grunt.
Wait, just...
You're guessing multiple times. Can't do that. One guess only.
Bye, Tariq.
Tariq, you out of here? We'll see you later, bud. Thanks so much for coming and hanging out with us.
How many hoodies do I own?
Yep.
Just me.
Yeah, not both of us, just her. Because I have several also, but I don't have anywhere close to how many she has. Nowhere close. Speaking of packages, did you get your package from the giveaway yet? The last one that you won? Do you have all of them? I know that one.
Well, and he's disqualified.
Okay. So, is there only one then?
I'm just triple checking.
Okay.
Did you put stop?
I haven't yet.
I mean, I think everybody's guessed.
Has everybody guessed? We'll let it go for like another 30 seconds. You did get yours, Zach. Okay, awesome. So yours went out on the same day with Mikey's stuff.
Yeah, everybody's pretty well stocked.
Okay. All right. So, oh, right there. Look. Hey.
Oh, yep.
You see it?
Yep.
All right. Okay. So there's the stop up on the screen. And are we going to call it then, those two?
Yep.
Okay. So here's the deal. We had a couple of people that...
No, I show... Hold on.
Okay.
I have no preferred brand. I will take any. So if you want to send me these, by all fucking means.
Yeah.
I like a double X, so I have some room to maneuver.
Yeah, so she likes hoodies and likes them kind of big, whatever. She wears them constantly. That's just how it rolls. She honestly wears, most days, this woman wears 3 shirts. Count them, 1, 2, 3.
It depends on the season. Okay, I have a thing. I'll explain it real quick.
Oh, good God, here we go.
In the summertime, I wear a t-shirt, but when I'm inside at home, I wear a sweatshirt because we keep it kind of cool and it's comfortable for me and him. If I wear a hoodie and he's in a t-shirt, it works for us. And then in the wintertime, it's gotten officially cold when I wear 2 t-shirts and a sweatshirt. But it's really balls ass cold if I wear a t-shirt, a long sleeve t-shirt, and a sweatshirt. And a coat.
There you go. So, Mikey says jackets are better.
No, fuck jackets. I mean, most of the time I walk outside without a jacket because I don't want to mess with that. I feel constricted. But, I did a sweet, dope ass new jacket from work. So,
Okay.
I am wearing that.
All right. So, break it down. What are we doing here?
So,
what's happening?
We had 2 people. Grumpy Grunt, you had it. And then you rejected it and guessed multiple times. And I'm sorry, dude. You're disqualified.
She's a stickler for the rules.
I am. I truly am.
It's the way it is.
So we had Zach guess spot on with 44.
Mm-hmm.
And last second, we had Dan Brock guess
Literally,
with 44.
As I was posting the stop, Dan Brock comes in with 44, giving us a playoff between Zach and Dan Brock. Those 2 guys, 44 sweatshirts is what she has in the closet. It's ridiculous, right? Okay.
And I go through them regularly and get rid of old ones.
Yeah, she gets a lot of sweatshirts. The whole family, that's what she buys for Christmas, whatever. I don't even know how many hoodies you got this year for Christmas. I didn't count them.
I think I got 4.
4. Okay. So we were at 40 December 22nd, 3rd, something like that. And now we're back at 4. Okay. All right. So Zach and Dan Brock, we've got you 2 in a playoff.
Jason suggests a bikini jello fight for the win.
Bikini jello fight for the win. Okay.
Hoodie review channel. No.
So you guys saw that I had an overhead view just a few moments ago. And let me see here. Okay. So Zach. Oh.
And Dan.
Actually, Zach just put in here, please give it to Dan Brock. I won already.
Okay. Well, that makes it easy.
So, Zach, that's what Zach says. Please give it to Dan Brock. Dan Brock, Zach, being the wonderful, awesome guy that he is, wanted us to give it to you. So, email us at this email address, info@ocdforedc.com. Send us your info. And we're going to send you some stuff.
It is kind of an obsession. You're not wrong.
What's
I
that?
love sweatshirts.
Yeah.
A lot. Sweatshirts and nail polish.
Yes, that is true. Yeah. Similar to us looking nice. She loves sweatshirts and nail polish.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But, hey, everybody's got their thing, right?
Yeah.
It is what it is.
He's got knives and 3D printers.
I got knives and 3D printers.
I got my shit.
CNC.
As long as he keeps buying shit, I can keep buying shit.
Mr. Mike Emler, thank you so much for the donation. Look at that. Mike Emler, Crazy Short Pete.
Hell yeah,
Cedric
fun.
Said, well, he'll be on your live the 21st of the month. Awesome.
We'll have to check that out.
That's cool. Yeah, I've never actually talked to Pete. He's a funny dude for sure.
Super funny. Yeah.
Got an interesting sense of humor. I like that.
Yeah, me too.
And hopefully he's not being bullied in his home in Australia. So, but thank you so much for hanging out with us. Thanks so much for the super chat.
Oh, dang, Zach.
What?
Amber's getting her wallet out. She said that the hoodie game is weak over there, so she's going to be catching up, whatever that means.
Oh, sorry, Zach. I didn't realize this was going to happen. So,
hoodie war!
I apologize for any unfortunate events that transpire in your house. What I can tell you is put in stronger shelves.
Definitely, yeah.
Hoodies pile up, like this thick when you fold them up, and they get, they're too big to hang them all.
I'm getting close to the ceiling. I need more space.
Yeah. So
I wish my woman was obsessed with hoodies. Mine's obsessed with multi-$100 blankets and bears. And I can't say nothing due to my gun and knife addiction. Yeah. Hey, it is what it is.
Blankets and bears? What are those bears? I used to.
Did she collect quilts or something?
My grandmother was really big into teddy bears, and we used to get her some nice. It's a German company that makes like really high-end teddy bears. I can't remember what they're called.
Das ist Bears.
I can't remember what they're called.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're the ones that like actually invented the teddy bear.
I think I know what you're talking about. I don't know what they're called.
I can't remember. Stife. There it is.
Exactly, yep. Poncho. Need more space, not less hoodies.
Right on. Well, so there you go. That was the giveaway and story time for the 9th day of January 2022. And now for the rest of the story. Or no, that was the rest of the story.
So, are we about done here?
We are about done here. Did you steal something from the table?
I don't know. Did I?
Oh, Christ almighty. This woman is killing me, guys. Absolutely killing me.
Minky plates. Ah, yes.
All right. Let's see.
The hoodie collection or the baby cow? Pick one. Oh, to hell with you, Winchester. There will be no picking. I need the hoodies to go out to take care of the cow. Beach. You can't have just as long as it takes. So 5, 4.
What are you talking about?
3, 2, 1.
That's horse shit. And so now I get told 12 seconds ago that this game's happening, and then once she realizes that I'm probably going to get it, she puts an arbitrary time limit on me at the last second. So what'd you steal? Let's see it. Put it right in her
This
hoodie.
one.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah. What she stole was the Forest.
The carbon fiber one.
The Forest. This is the Dylan Mallory design. Forest, I think I'm pretty sure is what it's called. This is actually not my knife. This was sent over for me to check out by one Mr. Nate Prince. Thank you so much for letting me check this thing out.
Thanks for letting me steal it, Nate.
Yeah, and Molly stole it and put it right in the pocket of her hoodie. So there you go. But I was coming around to it if she would have not just put a time limit on me, because I had a pretty good idea of what was out here.
Surprise!
Just an FYI, there's about 22 knives sitting out on the table, so I was methodically going through them.
I know.
But
Why I cut that
yeah,
shit short.
that's why you just clipped it. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, I guess you do, William, until it's over.
Okay, so thanks so much, guys, for coming and hanging out with us. And yeah, we greatly appreciate it. Like I said, I've got multiple videos made. I've got some cool stuff coming. I've got all the electronics that I need to put on the new 3D printer. So I'm probably going to do a live stream at some point this week doing that. So, you know, if you guys want to come back, go to our new channel. It's up here, right up here. OCD for CNC. Go check that out. I'm going to be posting more stuff there very, very soon. And I'll be doing some live streams. If you guys are into tools, CNC stuff, 3D printers, things that happen out in the shop, that's where they'll be. OCD for CNC. So go over there, sub to that channel, turn on the bell, do the things, and yeah, hang out with me when we do some shop stuff. And should be good. So thanks so much, guys. We will see you next time. You got anything left to say?
Au revoir, bitches.
Au revoir. Okay. All right. Well, we outie.
5,000 G.
Bye.